Love, often seen as the pinnacle of human experience, beckons us to explore its deeper dimensions, not merely as an emotion, but as a complex, interconnected field of being. Quantum psychology, a framework for understanding the human psyche through the principles of quantum mechanics, reveals love as an emergent phenomenon shaped by observation, interaction, and shared intention. This perspective redefines love as an active and evolving process, a co-created reality embedded in the web of existence. By grounding this perspective in principles of quantum theory and cognitive science, we uncover new dimensions of love as co-creation and interdependence. In quantum mechanics, particles are not fixed entities but probabilities within a wave function, existing as potentials until observed. Similarly, love resides within a spectrum of possibilities, empathy, compassion, and affection, awaiting actualization through conscious engagement. When we engage with others through intentionality and awareness, we collapse this potential into concrete expressions, a thoughtful gesture, a selfless act, or a transformative bond. Drawing from neuroscience, love as potential can also be linked to neuroplasticity. Our brains constantly reshape themselves through experience and intention, allowing us to cultivate love through deliberate practice. Just as neurons form new pathways with repeated stimuli, our relational choices collapse love's potential into concrete expressions, such as kindness, mutual support, or vulnerability. This perspective aligns with the notion of emergent phenomena in complex systems. Love arises from interrelated factors, past experiences, emotional states, and environmental cues, each shaping the field in which love exists. This dynamism reframes love as a process, not a static state, empowering us to co-create its presence. This quantum analogy emphasizes the intrinsic creativity of love. Like a wave function, love's potential is limitless until shaped by mindful choices. In this view, love becomes not a static emotion but a dynamic, unfolding energy, capable of fostering growth, connection, and mutual transformation. The quantum observer effect shows that the act of observation influences the phenomenon being observed. In relationships, how we perceive and engage with others fundamentally shapes the experience of love. Viewing love through lenses of insecurity or possessiveness limits its expression, while observation grounded in curiosity and compassion allows it to flourish. This principle underscores the importance of cultivating awareness. Our internal states, the emotions and intentions we bring to our interactions, directly influence the pathways love can traverse, determining whether it manifests as a harmonious connection or a source of division. Cognitive science reinforces this dynamic through the concept of mental framing. The narratives we construct about love, whether as scarcity or abundance, impact our emotional responses and behaviors. By shifting these frames, we can cultivate love that is expansive and generative, fostering mutual growth and understanding. This reframing mirrors existential psychology's emphasis on choice. Our attention and intention become acts of creation, determining whether love manifests as a force of liberation or constraint. Quantum entanglement demonstrates that once particles interact, their states become intrinsically linked, no matter the distance between them. Love reflects this phenomenon, creating bonds of connection that transcend physical separation. When we genuinely connect with another, our actions, thoughts, and well-being reverberate through this shared connection. This analogy suggests love as a connective force that transcends physical and temporal boundaries. Neuroscience suggests that human connection is biologically encoded through mechanisms like mirror neurons, which enable us to resonate with others' emotions. In relationships, love as entanglement manifests in shared experiences and mutual influence. These bonds reinforce the idea that individual well-being is inseparable from collective flourishing, a principle reflected in ecological psychology which views organisms as embedded within interconnected systems. By acknowledging this interdependence, love becomes a participatory act, strengthening the web of connections that sustains us. This interconnected nature of love suggests that its power lies in the recognition of unity within diversity. Whether within close relationships or on a global scale, love acts as a harmonizing force, acknowledging that the well-being of one is inseparable from the well-being of the whole. In quantum theory, superposition describes a state in which multiple possibilities coexist until resolved. Love similarly exists as a multidimensional phenomenon encompassing diverse expressions: passionate eros, intimate philia, and selfless agape. These dimensions are not mutually exclusive but interwoven, emerging based on context and intention. Psychologically, love's superposition aligns with theories of emotional granularity, which highlight our capacity to experience nuanced emotions simultaneously. For example, eros can coexist with agape when passion is guided by altruism, or philia can deepen agape through shared purpose and trust. Understanding love as multidimensional allows us to approach relationships with flexibility and creativity. By consciously choosing the form of love that aligns with the moment, be it the spark of romance, the steadfastness of camaraderie, or the boundlessness of compassion, we harness its full potential to adapt and thrive. In quantum fields, the vacuum is not empty but rich with latent energy, giving rise to particles and phenomena. Love arises from the same creative ground, free from the constraints of fixed definitions or preconceived roles. Releasing fixed ideas of what love should be allows its transformative energy to emerge naturally. This openness allows love to adapt and respond dynamically to the needs of the moment. From a psychological perspective, this openness mirrors the concept of flow states, moments of heightened creativity and connection that occur when we transcend self-consciousness and engage fully with the present. Such states foster adaptability and resilience, enabling us to meet challenges with grace and creativity. Embracing love's fluidity invites us to release rigid expectations. When we let go of attachments to specific outcomes, we unlock love's transformative power, enabling it to foster healing, connection, and creativity without limitation. Just as quantum systems are co-created through the interaction of observer and observed, love is not a passive state, but a dynamic interplay of energies. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to shape love through intention, engagement, and mutual care. This co-creative process places responsibility on both individuals in a relationship to nurture and sustain the field of love. Each choice we make, whether to listen deeply, act kindly, or forgive, shapes the relational field in which love exists. This co-creative process is supported by attachment theory, which highlights how secure, loving relationships are built through consistent, reciprocal care. Love flourishes not in isolation, but in the shared energy of mutual engagement, where both self and other contribute to its evolution. This dynamic nature of love reflects its essence as an evolving phenomenon, continually shaped by the contributions of each participant. Love, therefore, thrives as an act of mutual creation, requiring ongoing attention, intention, and adaptability. Viewing love through the lens of quantum psychology reveals its profound interconnectedness, transformative potential, and limitless creativity. Love transcends mere sentiment to become an emergent property of our shared existence, an energy field shaped by intention and observation, enriched by mutual respect and care. Love arises from a field of potential, shaped by mindful observation and co-created through intentional action. It binds us in networks of interdependence, transcending individual boundaries to foster universal connection. When we embrace love as a quantum field of potential, we recognize its capacity to bridge divides, harmonize relationships, and guide us toward deeper understanding and connection. Love, in this framework, becomes not an elusive ideal but a living reality, a co-created force that reflects and reinforces the interconnected nature of all beings. By approaching love with awareness and intentionality, we align with its expansive potential, fostering a world where connection flourishes and the boundaries between self and other dissolve. Love, then, becomes not merely a gift to receive, but a creative force to nurture, embody, and share, shaping a reality where all thrive together.